que mi vida tenga más sentido. Así que yo quiero estar contigo. Tú eres como el agua clara que llueve del cielo.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más que me pueda enseñar.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo, güey, tranquilo.
Todos mis deseos en cuestión de piel.
Tranquilo, güey, tranquilo ya. No te merecía.
Hey guys, you hear that? Women don't owe men anything. No matter what you do, they don't owe you anything. So guys, don't take them out on dinner dates. Don't pay their bills. Don't buy them gifts. They don't need us anymore, guys. This song, did you hear the song? They don't need us for nothing. They're free. They can do whatever they want. Bros, just focus on yourself.
Talk about this, because you really can't be a man of value or consequence if you're out here moving sexually irresponsible. We're going to get into it. Jumping in all kind of freaky situations, not understanding the long-term possible ramifications to your brand, dropping babies all over the place, mishandling situations with people you're having consensual sex with, ghosting women after you hook up. Hello?
And here's a secret that many guys don't know, especially in today's day and age, is that women love nice guys. We may not understand how much we love and appreciate them until we're a little older, and we've gotten that sort of asshole phase out of our systems. I'd say by our late 20s, early 30s, is the point in our lives when we're just exhausted by the jerks and we have no time in our lives anymore for them. So we really start looking for men who we know will be great long-term partners, aka nice guys, right? And that's you. And that's you.
I know I'm about to ruffle a couple of feathers with this one, but that's okay because it's only the truth that will set us free. It's the lies that keep us bound. So, men, you're not necessary. In fact, you've never been necessary. And women believing that you are necessary to them is a curse. Prior to you existing, there was no man. There were only womans. And they were not she's, they were theys, because they possessed both the masculine and the feminine. They were like trees. They could be fruitful and multiply. They thought it, became pregnant in the mind with an idea, and birthed it, manifested it into their reality. There was no sex, not between womans. There was no reason to. Why would they have sex when they could produce on their own? They were like a coven of sisters, helpmeets. So, feel how you will about that, but I encourage everyone to go heal because it is the truth. I know I'm about to ruffle a couple of feathers with this one, but that's okay because it's only the truth that will set us free. It's the lies that keep us bound. So, men, you're not necessary. In fact, you've never been necessary. And women believing that you are necessary to them is a curse. Prior to you existing, there was no man. There were only womans, and they were not she's, they were theys, because they possessed both the masculine and the feminine. They were like trees. They could be fruitful and multiply. They thought it, became pregnant in the mind with an idea, and birthed it, manifested it into their reality. There was no sex, not between womans. There was no reason to. Why would they have sex when they could produce on their own? They were like a coven of sisters, helpmeets. So, feel how you will about that, but I encourage everyone to go heal because it is the truth.
Have you ever seen a man who's HIV negative and a woman that's HIV positive and fall in love and have a baby? Hi, my name is Brenda J. I am HIV positive. My husband is HIV negative. Come celebrate with me for my husband's birthday. So my husband just turned 30 years old. I met my husband when he was 23. I was 21 years old. He accepted me not only being HIV positive, but he also accepted my two children that I had before him. I was pregnant with one and I had one that was getting ready to turn one. I wanted my husband to feel special, so I did something that I knew for a fact that he wanted to do over the years. So I decided to take
Yo. Yo. How's it sound now? Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Damn, I have to check the rest of the. I'm gonna have to check the rest of the. Cause I check the rest of the stream later. I was trying to use my condenser mic, but I guess it didn't work this time. But let's see. We'll finish this up. What I was trying to say, is dudes like this, bro. Dudes like this that just go after, that have low self-esteem, go after anything. They just make things worse for the dating market. They make things worse for the dating market. Let's finish this up and then we'll move on.
My husband to the Texas Roadhouse, and we had an amazing time. We had a really, really good family time. We laughed. I even embarrassed my husband during the birthday holiday thing because, he didn't know nothing about it. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for supporting us, and I will do a story time of how me and my husband met soon. Bye, y'all.
And then she putting this online and stuff, man. Shame, bruh. Shame. That's for shame right there. All right, we're gonna move on. So hopefully, I appreciate you letting me know something about the audio. I was trying to use my condenser mic. It worked last time, but I guess it didn't work this time. So hopefully, hopefully we was able to hear at least the first part with where I was talking about the women that hate God. If I didn't, I'm gonna have to do it again later. But let's play a different video. Let's continue. Now this one's pretty funny. Men are
Vanessa, yes. So are you looking for anything in particular? Just come check it out, see what it's all about. Yes. Well, I'm 45 years old. I was over 400 pounds. I eat healthy. I exercise. I go to the gym. Do you eat healthy? But do you eat like a lot of fried foods?
Damn.
The guy gets up and just walks away. He didn't say anything. If this left, I'm finna bawl my eyes out in a corner and run. I don't know if my guy went to the bathroom, if he left. Like, it takes me back to feeling like I'm big and fat and ugly again.
Man, what did you expect? And I've been keeping up with this because I remember I seen her when she was fat, huge, humongous. She was already a baby mom. She was and she was huge, humongous. She's 45. Just because she lost weight does not mean she looked attractive. Look at her teeth, bruh. And I get what this man, and I get how this man feels, bruh. I get how this man feels. I would have done the same thing. Man, this is embarrassing for him. I feel embarrassed for him.
Vanessa, yes. So are you looking for anything in particular?
You can tell in his face, he's like, man, I don't want to be here, bruh. He said, I'm just here. He just said, I'm just here. He was really trying to be unattractive to this. When men do this, bruh, he's really trying to be unattractive to her. He's trying to get her to be like, he don't want to be the one that's be ruthless and all that, because he's not already not attracted to her. He's already not interested. He's ready to go. But he's trying to make that move like, yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here, see what's going on.
Just come check it out, see what it's all about. Yes. Well, I'm 45 years old. I was over 400 pounds. I eat healthy.
Look at this. He said, when he heard I'm 45, I'm 400 pounds, he was like, God damn. Man, I feel him though. This dude got to be in his 30s, and this is what we had to pick. This is what we have to pick in the dating market, guys. Older, used up women. This is the dating market when you get to this age in your 30s. That's why it's over when you're 30s, bro. I personally, it's done. I'm done dating personally. It's over in your 30s. This dude coming out here and he's thinking to himself, man, I made a bad decision coming out here. And the coming also kind of proves what we've been talking about with these dating events having less men. Now you see men just getting up and walking out.
Exercise. I go to the gym. Do you eat healthy?
Now he said that. Now, if he was trying to impress her, he was like, yeah, you're healthy. But he told her not really no, because he was trying to get until he was unattracted to her. He was trying to get her to be like, oh, well, I can't deal with men that I can't eat healthy. Okay. He's like, all right. He was already done. He was done. Then when she didn't get the hint.
But do you eat like a lot of fried foods?
When she didn't get the hint. Yep. He got out. He said, I'm done with this.
The guy gets up and just walks away. He didn't say anything. If this left, I'm finna bawl my eyes out in a corner and run. I don't know if my guy went to the bathroom, if he left. Like, it takes me back to feeling like I'm big and fat and ugly again.
Man, and that's the problem with these modern women, guys. They think that because they are in the dating market, they're gonna find somebody. And it's tough out here. It is tough. And men, this is what we had to choose from, unfortunately. It's what we had to choose from. That's the sad thing. That's the sad thing right here. All right, I wanted to play this video real quick. Let me play this video real quick. Let's put some positivity up. Shout out to this young woman right here. I actually follow her on a different page. It's called Black Man Affirmation. So make sure y'all follow her on Instagram there.
As I was on my self-love journey, I realized that I needed to show my self-appreciation. I needed to show my self-love. And as I kind of found that baseline for what love is, I realized how much Black men didn't feel that. The reason why they thought earned love was normal was because that's all that they received. And so I was getting mad at them for the conditions that they're constantly faced with. And they're only like knowing what love is under conditional love, under like, I have to be at this level, I have to perform at this level in order to receive attention, affection, and any sort of appreciation. Like I have to be successful in one way or another. I have to be creative in one way or another. I have to be athletic in one way or another. And so because I have to show up like this, when a woman comes into my life, I'm going to need her to earn that spot too. And if she doesn't earn that spot, and she just is able to get this love. As I was on my self-love journey, I realized for free, or is she giving me love for free? It doesn't feel authentic to me because that's never been my situation. And so it's like this constant battle between that I found myself in between Black men and Black women that it was just kind of frustrating to me. And I didn't understand it until I understood myself more. So that's a little.
Why? I think you break that down perfectly.
Dang, shout out to this woman right here. She actually, it's true. What she's telling is the truth. We don't receive love unless it's earned. We have to, and this really pretty much all men, but Black men, it's on a whole different scale. You know, white men, at least they have the what's the backing of patriarchy, or whatever they like to say, the mythology of white privilege or whatever. They have that backing them and whatnot, white power or whatnot. Black women, on the other hand, they just despise their black men. They despise us with a passion. And they will say anything against us. You see how they blamed us for Trump's victory, and only 16% of us voted for Trump. I was part of the 16%. I'll tell you the truth. I was part of the 16%. But we get hated on unless I remember I just see one video where a woman was talking about the reason why black women don't obey black men is because we don't have a system like white men patriarchy. Something ridiculous is that. It's a whole crazy mess. So shout out to this woman right here for giving us. I'm gonna play one more time just so we can.
That I needed to show myself appreciation. I needed to show myself love. And as I kind of found that baseline for what love is, I realized how much Black men didn't feel that. The reason why they thought earned love was normal was because that's all that they received. And so I was getting mad at them for the conditions that they're constantly faced with. And they're only like knowing what love is under conditional love, under like.
Exactly. That's all men know. All men know that. But black men especially, where we are taught it's all of it's conditional. Like even black men, because at least with other races of men, they get their mom unconditional. They get unconditional love from their mothers. Black men don't even get love that from their mothers unconditionally. It's always conditional. So that's how we operate until we older. That's how we operate.
I have to be at this level. I have to perform at this level in order to receive attention, affection, and any sort of appreciation. Like I have to be successful in one way or another. I have to be creative in one way or another. I have to be athletic in one way or another. And so because I have to show up like this, when a woman comes into my life, I'm going to need her to earn that spot too. And if she doesn't earn that spot and she just is able to love journey for free, or she giving me love for free, it doesn't feel authentic to me because that's never been my situation. And so it's like this constant battle between that I found myself in between Black men and Black women that it was just kind of frustrating to me, and I didn't understand it until I understood myself more. So that's
good for her. Shout out to her. Make sure y'all follow her. I think her page is Black Men Affirmation. She every post she comes through is always bigging up the black men. She's always showing us appreciation, showing us love. So make sure y'all show her some support, guys. Really appreciate that. All right, fellas, let's move on. We'll do one more Instagram video. We'll do one more Instagram video. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what I want to play. Hit that like button, guys. You know what? Let's do this one. Let's do this one.
All right, trying to look, right? So there's this video that's been circulating on social media recently that has everyone in an uproar and mad at black men for this right here.
Excuse me, bro. Excuse me. I've had a bad day. Can I have a hug?
Hell no.
Oh, have a good day. Excuse me, ma'am. I've had a bad day. Can I have a hug? Oh, thank you. You too? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys have a great day. Excuse me, y'all. I've had a bad day. Can I have a group hug? Oh, thank you, guys.
Have
thank
a
you.
blessed day.
You guys have a great day. You
Thank
too. Have a
you.
blessed day. Excuse me, bro. I've had a bad day. Can I have a hug? Have a good day. Excuse me, ma'am. I've had a bad day. Can I have a hug? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I've had a bad day. Can I have a hug? Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. You have a great day. Excuse me, bro.
Now they try to shame black men over this. They try to shame black men over this because they're trying to say that black men don't know how to be affectionate. So what is it? What is it, people? It's a affectionate where 304s. I mean, if we're affectionate, we're LGBT. If If we're not affectionate, we're homophobic. We hate people. We don't want to. They don't. Black men can't win in this. We were just talking about this. We were just talking about it with that last video. Black men cannot win in this world, man. We don't want to. Sometimes men don't want to get touched. We don't want to get hugged no random man. We don't know no stranger. This random white dude wants to come and give us a hug. We don't know this person.
I've had a bad day. Can I have a hug? Oh, come on, bro. Love you too, bro. You have a great day.
And everybody was so mad at the way that these black men responded to a random person walking up on them, asking them for a hug. And you know who was mad at us black men the most? You guessed it, black women. One thing I gotta say though is that it felt so good just to see these black women being so kind and so open and welcoming to this white man asking for a hug. When we couldn't even get y'all to smile at us. Did y'all bitches think that we forgot? Y'all were making pieces for weeks.
Exactly. Exactly. They're making, bruh. We couldn't even get them to smile, but then they expect us to hug a random dude? Are you crazy? I'm trying to get a chick to smile at me. I ain't trying to hug no man. These women are weirdos, and then they want to talk about we talking about this space is LGBT. Then they get mad when we don't do no LGBT stuff. These modern women are weirdos, man. I swear to God, it's crazy. We try to get them to smile. Oh, it's a problem. We don't want to hug no random man that we don't even know off the street. All of a sudden, they hate us in this heart. We mad. Bro, we can't win in this world. We can't win. This is why you got to go in your own way, fellas. You got to go in your own way because this is what you have to deal with on a daily basis.
Over the fact that black men ask black women to smile, but some random ass white nigga could walk up on y'all and get a hug. If we did that, we'd be a where my hug that ass.
Yeah,
it's really a lose-lose for us black men.
Exactly. We'd be shamed. We would be shamed for that. If we came up to random people, oh, can I get a hug? We'd be shamed for that. And as a matter of fact, I think there is a video where some black man tried to ask people for hugs and nobody wanted to hug him. Craziness.
Type situations, right? Because here y'all are so angry at us for not wanting to hug some random white man, right? Mm-hmm. Let that have been a random white girl walking up on a whole bunch.
Sorry about that, guys. Let me see how this plays.
Bruce or Caitlin walk up on me asking me for a hug. I'm gonna be like,
what the fuck? Hell no.
I am too skeptical of people, and people are unpredictable. I have no clue what you're doing. And then you have a camera behind you. See, the thing that I don't get is this. Y'all are trying to fault black men for not doing this. Okay. Dude walks up on you with a camera out, asking you for a hug. Did y'all forget how they keep pranking us black men in the hood?
Exactly.
Oh, y'all forgot about those videos, right? Where they come to the hood and antagonize black men all of the time.
Exactly. Do you not remember that one? And this is not even a black man. Do you not remember on the video? This happened last year, where a dude tried to prank another dude, and the other dude that was getting pranked had a gun and blew him away, ended his life, and then got away with it. You can't play with people like this no more. You can't play like that. You don't know what's going to happen these days.
How am I supposed to know that this isn't one of those situations? And another thing, I am a man. I'm a nigga, bro. I don't even dap random niggas up. I know how disgusting niggas are. Niggas will have their hands in their pants all fucking day. You walk up on them, hands still in their pants. They pull their hands. It's because he's white. Yep. Just imagine you hear, hey, I'm having a bad day. Can you give me a hug? And then you turn around and see a big black nigga. I guarantee you ain't hugging that nigga. Bruh, as a black man, do you know how many people have crossed the street just when they see me?
Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to see if my stream is working properly. I'm gonna have to focus on getting a new PC this year, 2025.
Do you know how many times I've walked up on people and say, hey, how you doing? They jump back and shit like that, bro. Just being a black man, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all need to stop trying to act like we get the same response if we did that. Or y'all need to stop trying to act like we're wrong for responding the way we do. If some random dude walks up on us asking us for a hug. All right, y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff right there. Again, man, black men, we can't win today. We can't win today. I'm glad I saw that. Showed the video with the one black woman that gave us props, because getting mad at men for not if you don't want to hug some random man, like, yet they want to call us gay for voicing our opinion, but it's not gay for a man to hug a random man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Don't listen to these modern women talk about the affection and how men are supposed to be masculine and the new definition of masculinity. Don't let them fool you with this crap. Don't let them fool you with this crap. Next thing you know, they're gonna say it's masculine for men to take it up the Duke shoot. Don't listen to them when it comes to what it means to be masculine at all. Piss me off with this crap. All right, let's see if we can get to the main video. Hopefully this plays out with no really interruptions like that. But let's play. Shout out to this YouTuber. Well, before we get started, let's give him a shout out. Shout out to the YouTuber, Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. So if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan like I am, I made sure to sub to him. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan like I am, go to Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel and subscribe to him. Give him the support. You might enhance your Yu-Gi-Oh gaming. All right. Let's play I Got Divorced Over Yu-Gi-Oh! And please make sure y'all hit that like button.
I need to say this. Let me just say it straight out the way. I am no longer married, and I'm divorced. This is not what this video is about, but there's something that you guys need to know. When I met this woman, and I told her about my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, she hated it. She didn't like it. She said that, hey, you can do something better with your life. You should go back to school. So
let me tell you where he messed up. Let me tell you where he messed up at. Right there. Right there. When he told her about his Yu-Gi-Oh, when he told her that he liked playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and she said she hated it, that should have been red flag right there. He should have dropped her after that. But I get it. Especially if you're a nerd, especially if you grew up as a black nerd, it's hard to get women. So he probably found one woman that looked really good. She probably looked really good. She really liked him. He probably never really been with he probably had a few interactions with women or whatnot. I don't know his backstory. I'm just saying. But when she said that she hates that. She doesn't like him playing Yu-Gi-Oh! He should have dropped her. He should have left. He should have moved on. That's where he made his first mistake.
So you know what I did back in 2016, 17, 16? I said, you know what? Maybe she's right. And you know what I did? I sold all my equipment. I sold my YouTube channel. I sold all my camera stuff. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on. Maybe it's time for me to do something better with my life. Not knowing that at that time, what I had was very special. At that time, something that I chose to do, YouTube, I had something going on, even though I had.
Because it was your purpose, bro. It was your God-ordained purpose. But you gave it up for a woman that hates God. She hated God. She hated what you had your purpose. If a woman really loved you, she would, even if she's not with your purpose, she would at least acknowledge your purpose and know that like, that's what you're going to do. She'd be with you. She'd be your helpmate with your purpose. Even if she's trying to tell you, oh, you should do something this and that, she at least knows that's your purpose. She at least knows that's what you're trying to do and that's what makes you happy. This woman didn't care about the man like this. She didn't care about him. She wanted a project to change.
Had some drama and stuff going on before, and I shut that drama channel a few times. I had something that I completely gave up. I gave it up because someone said, hey, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on. You got to do something better with your life. There's got to be something more for your life.
There's power in the word no. At University of Phoenix, there's no application fee.
And I sold all my stuff.
Damn.
For a woman. And she's no longer here.
And that's the conundrum, fellas. That's the conundrum. You sacrifice all you are for a woman. And that's what women tell you. That's what men's supposed to do. You do all that and they still leave. They still either leave, they still either cheat, they still either use you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So sad.
Problem persists. She told me at that time, hey, you want to meet my mother? You need a car. Because I didn't have a car at the time. I was doing YouTube. I was working from home. I didn't need to drive anywhere. Yes, YouTube is what I did for a living. It's how I paid my bills. And I was street performing also. How did I street perform? I just catch the bus 20 minutes down the street, played my horn, went home. I never needed a car.
Damn.
But when I met this woman,
you can tell he was happy when he said that stuff, bro. He gave up his happiness. See, this is what these modern women, they love to tell you that men that are married are more happy or whatnot. No, men are miserable in marriage. Miserable. Why do you think this red pill exists? Did women not realize the men being miserable in marriages has been a running joke since the 1900s? Watch any old school cartoon and you can see that when a man is married to a wife, he's miserable. This has been a running gag for decades. Men are never happier in marriages. They don't benefit in marriages. They don't live longer in marriages. They survive longer, but they don't live longer.
To go back to school, you have to exercise. You have to get your degree. You have to do something better with your life. Even though I explained to her, this is what I chose to do. A woman comes in your life and try to tell you the plan that you chose for your life is wrong. And out of love, I choose to say, you know what? Maybe she's right. And I took a chance.
And that's another thing. This is why men got to be stoic. They want to use that love card against you. Oh, I want to improve you out of love. Because women are supposed to be inspirational and improve men. But what she's trying to do is control him, making him a project. make him from a nerd, and he's gonna grow up out of it. He's gonna grow up out of it, and he's gonna make some real money, get a real hobby. I was just watching another video, Better Bachelor, and they were talking about the Chinese people, how Chinese men have taken the red pill, and they just want to play video games and not deal with women over there. And women are complaining, talking about, oh, he needs a real hobby like cooking and cleaning and taking care of the kids. So wait a minute. These are the same women, right, that complain that it's a job to cook and clean and take care of children, but for men it's supposed to be just a hobby. They're hilarious.
A chance. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this up completely, like for good. Sold the channel to Jobber. Sold all my stuff. Tried to go back to school multiple times. There's some. I don't want to say that I can't finish school, but it certainly feels like I can't. I don't know what it is. And every time I talk to people, they just think that everything I say is just an excuse. You are a grown man. You are an adult. You can do it. It's like no one can see it from my perspective. It's like I am always wrong.
And again, that's the conundrum of being a man. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares what you got to say. They just expect you to do the job. They just expect you to get it done no matter what. They just expect you to do it. They expect you to have the answer. They expect you to know it all. Even though you tell them what you actually want, they don't care what you want. They care what you're supposed to do as a man. But then we got to care what the woman wants.
When I study, what I do? I fall asleep. What do they say? Hey, you're lazy. You're procrastinating. You're choosing not to do this. And I'm like, that's got to be something wrong with me. When it comes to school, studying, and staying on task and staying focused, I just can't do it. And I try, and I go back to school, and I pay all this money, and I pay all this money, and I pay all this money, and I fail, and I fail, and I fail, and I fail. Music has always been there for me, and I've always been great at it. People say that, hey, they try to test me. They say, hey, you know music, right? You know this person? No. You know this person? No. You know this person? No. Well, how are you a musician? I also get people say to me, hey, what key is this in? I say, I don't know. Like, well, they say, well, how are you playing? How are you a musician? How do you play so well? I am not the type of person who is book smart or knowledgeable. I don't know things.
And that's how it can be with some people, especially with some men. With men, sometimes we learn through our hands. And as you can see, he learned from being a good YouTuber, from actually being YouTube, and then he street performing. He learned how to make money being street performing. He was making money doing what he did. But again, he had to meet a modern woman. Which was going against his purpose. She wanted him to sacrifice his purpose for her. Again, controlling modern women. Let's continue.
I know how to do things. I know how to do things physically in a creative way. I'm not a type of person who retains things and hold on to things, who can read a book and then take a test, pass it, and go on. That's not me. I am a creative-minded person. Anything that involves creativity, I can do, at least to some degree, where people are like, wow, you do it so well. You ever thought about going to school? No, I tried. It doesn't work.
Are you older than 18? We're looking for motivated people to take cybersecurity classes 100%.
So this is all tying together. I met the parents. They asked me, hey, what do you do for a living? I had to tell them I am a musician. I couldn't tell them I was a street musician. I am a musician. Then they said, hey, you have a degree? I said, I don't have a degree. My ex-wife parents did not speak to me for 2 years.
Damn.
And told her not to marry me because I don't have a degree.
That's crazy.
What sense does that make? So I give up this YouTube thing. I give up my entrepreneur.
And again, it goes back to the video we played with the black woman, that the black men affirmation woman. It goes back to her, how she talked about how black men are usually loved conditionally. You see how he was only able to deal with this woman if he gave up Yu-Gi-Oh, if he gave up being a YouTuber, if he gave up street performing. See how he didn't get no love from the parents, and the parents tried to sabotage his relationship because he didn't have a degree. This is how black men are taught conditional love. And this is how we mostly operate.
Things. I try to do something that's not innately a part of my strengths at all, because I'm thinking I'm in love to do something for somebody, to prove something.
Mm-hmm.
And this continues on through the marriage. She says, hey, you need to find a hobby. I'm like, oh, let me play Yu-Gi-Oh again. So last December, last year, I start my channel up again. I buy my channel back. From Java, like, oh, she gave me the okay to go into a hobby. You know what she said? You're spending too much time playing those cards.
Oh my God.
It's either the cards or me.
She's not the one for you. If a woman gives you an ultimatum, bruh, she's not the one for you. Again, this is a sign of the modern women wanted to control this man. She wanted to control this man, so either me or the cards. What? But he's supposed, but he's expected just to take her how she is. That's ridiculous.
Like, you just said I need a hobby. I get into a hobby, and now you said I'm doing it too much. What is it? What do I do? She says, why are you into those cards so much? I said, hey, I need to make a video about something. And I haven't played this card game for 2 years, on and off. How can I make a video for my subscribers about something I have no knowledge of? And I try to explain it to her, but she don't get it. She thinks it's just cards you pick up and you just play like Uno. It's not that way.
It's not that way.
Every 3 months,
I can tell you that's not that way. It's a really strategic game. Really strategic. It was a very fun game. I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Such a great game. Such a great game. And it's unfortunate that he had to go through this. Instead of finding him a wife that was supportive, he found him a woman that was destructive and almost destroyed this man's career.
Come out. New stuff come out. I can't make a video about something if I don't know what it's about. I can't start my channel back up and just start making videos. I have to be in it. I have to learn about it and learn what's going on. So she hated those cards. She literally cried because of those cards. And people say, hey, priorities, man. It's your wife, or, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But then I'll be back at that point where I'm giving up things that I like, things that's a part of my life for someone else to feel happy. And I feel miserable in the process.
Exactly. This is marriage. Fellas, that is marriage. You're giving up to you're sacrificing everything that you are and what you like for somebody that is never happy. And they still complain. They will still cheat. They will still divorce. It doesn't matter what you do. And he almost lost his whole career for a woman that did not love him at all.
Watching all these YouTubers come out and make videos and do all this stuff. They're traveling. I'm like, that's what I used to do.
Right.
I love that. I miss that. Why can't she come along with my journey instead of scrutinizing?
Exactly.
And then that's
she's trying to control this man. These modern women, fellas, these modern women have a crazy idea about control. They have a real weird thing about power. This is why they're so mad about not being president. This is why they want to. This is why we had that one video, even though the video messed up. but you probably saw it. But the video, what the woman talking about, men didn't exist, and there's womans or whatever. These women have a weird conception about power, and they want power so badly they will do whatever it takes to get it. They will scorch the earth for power.
Money gone from me. It's not about the money, but that was money gone from me. Then street performing. I said to her, hey, I don't want to move away from Baltimore. You might be thinking, why? That's where my home base is. My gigs, my performances, everything. Keep in mind, I didn't have a job. Like, when I say I don't have a job, like a real job. A real job is, going in 9 to 5. I didn't have a real job for over 10 years. It was YouTube and playing my horn. That's how I paid all my bills. So when we got married and we moved out to Baltimore to somewhere else that I didn't want to be, she said, hey, how come you're not paying the bills? And I was like, what? I have a job. I have a 9 to 5 job.
You see? Miserable. This man is miserable. He gave her everything he loved to make this woman happy, and she still scrutinized him.
This 9 to 5 job to pay all these bills. Before then, I could street performing in YouTube. I made enough money off of that to pay the bills. Now I'm working 9 to 5 all day long, and that's not a complaint because there are people who do that. But I had something that most people wish they had.
Exactly.
Most people wish they can go out, make some money, pay their bills, and have all day off. That was a gift.
Hey, bro.
That was something.
Yo, he telling the truth. That was a gift he gave up just so he could be with this woman. You see? And then they're trying to say that women upgrade men. Men need women because men can't do it without men. He was doing it without her. And then when he got with her, he downgraded his life to make her happy. He gave up his happiness. He was miserable. He gave up money just to be with her. Now, what are you going to do, fellas? Are you going to give up your purpose for a woman that's going to leave you in a few years that might cheat on you and lie to you and say that and then you find out your child's not yours?
And that was something that I had. Now, you can take this video as me complaining, crying, I messed up. It is all of that. It is true. I am complaining. I am hurt. I made some mistakes. I did some dumb things. And you're right. It is my fault. I chose to sell my channel. I chose to give up the thing, not realizing, you know what?
Hey, good for him. At least he got accountability for his actions. And because we definitely can't blame the wife for sure. But at least he knows that he did make the choice. He could have, like I said in the beginning of this, he could have dropped her. At the first moment of the red flag, he could have dropped her. So really, everything that was beyond that point was technically his own fault. He did sell the channel. He did get rid of his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He did give up all his equipment. He made that choice. He could have told her, no, kick rocks. I'm going to keep doing my Yu-Gi-Oh. But he chose to be with this chick, and he chose to be miserable. So while we can make fun of this woman for doing this, use it as a life lesson, all we have to put the blame on this man right here.
This is my YouTube channel. This is my life. You can't come into my life and dictate to me and tell me what's better for me because you don't see it from my perspective. And then get mad at me when I lose all of those things that I can't do, and I can't do what you think I should do. I've never been that way. It's like you're trying to tell me to walk or run a lap or a race with no legs. You're trying to tell me to do something that I innately just cannot do. And when I say I can't do that, it's just an excuse. So I'm moving out. In 2 weeks, I'll be moving out. I'll have my own place again. I'm starting my life over. And you guys know I couldn't make videos when in the house. The only time I can make YouTube videos is when she's gone. And you might be thinking, well, why is that? She would come in here from her room and say, hey, you're too loud.
Oh.
Hey, I'm trying to read. I'm like, wait, what? I gotta talk. I gotta make a video. I'm disturbing her.
Damn, man. What a sad.
And yes, I'm venting and I'm ranting. If you stay.
What a sad case. You know what? Let's play it right now. I was gonna end it here, but let's see what he's saying in this rant.
This long, thank you. If you didn't, it's okay. But I needed to get this off my chest because it was brewing. I am deeply hurt, and I hurt myself. I don't blame her at all. Everything that I've chosen to do is because I wanted to do it. I wanted to make someone happy. I thought I can be that person for someone else, and I thought I can do it. I thought I can get away from YouTube and Yu-Gi-Oh! And street performing. I thought I can go back to school and pass and get a real job and make some good money to pay all my bills. I thought I could be that man who could do those things. But the truth is, I have special gifts and talents that other people wish they had.
Exactly.
To be able to pay and make money and do things in ways people wish they could. It's ironic, isn't it? It's ironic that I wish that I can go to school and work a 9-to-5 job all day long and pay all my bills. It's ironic that I want to do what people hate to do.
Right.
They hate to go in and live a mundane life. They hate that. And they want to have their own business. They want to make their own money. They want to have their free time. I had that. Literally, I would work 3 hours a day, and have enough at the end of the month to pay all my bills and do whatever I need and travel.
That's crazy.
But that wasn't good enough for the person I was with. It wasn't secured enough. What if you didn't make enough was the question. What about
crazy? Hold on. She said, what if you didn't make enough? And the question was answered. When he went to school and he went to 99 to 5, he didn't make enough. And that was the answer to what if he didn't make enough. She left him. Again, fellas, stop listening to women about your purpose and about your life. Your purpose should come before everything, including your own life. The only thing you probably should give up your purpose for is if your children and if their safety or if their health. And even then, you should at least a little dabble in your purpose a little bit. But your purpose should be above everything else, including your own life, fellas. Including your own life. But he gave up his purpose, and you see how miserable he was. And he's hurt because he did all this sacrificing. And what does he get in the end? Kicked out of his own house. Oh, man. Sad, bro. This is sad stuff. And this is why spaces like this were created. Because of men like this. Men that average guys that have hobbies that may be weird, like anime, they like Yu-Gi-Oh, play video games, and then they can just get shamed for it. They lose their families, they lose their homes, they lose their life because the women just don't like their hobby. They think their hobby is lame, or they think they could do more or whatever. The higher expectation of him, he just wants to relax and enjoy and coast through his life. Now, I'm not saying that men should aspire to just coast through life. You should aspire to be the best you can be. But let's be honest here. There's a lot of men that just want to sit at home and play video games. Let's be real. There's a lot of men that just want to sit at home and play video games. They have their girl next to him, and then they're good. Sad. This is sad, bro. This is sad.
What about this? What about that? What about retirement? What about all the stuff? So I truly want to do YouTube full time, not for a living. Yes, money comes along with it. And yes, my channel is dead, but I'll do it as a hobby because I like doing it and I can't give it up. I've made a video about not giving up before. I said I would never give up. I just can't. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I enjoy being with my friends and doing those things. Even at this age, even 15 years later. I'm done. Thanks for watching. You can leave a comment.
All right, make sure y'all go and subscribe to him. That's your Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel. And give him a like on that video. Much appreciate letting us use that as an example. And yeah, just all in all, fellas, don't give up your purpose. Your purpose is the most important thing. If you can't find a woman that will come and help you with your purpose, because don't listen to him talking about, oh, a man should make a woman's life easier. No, it's the other way around. A woman should make a man's life easier. When you're on your purpose, you're going through war. You're going through struggles. These modern women have all these social systems. They have everybody around them. They got different simps. They got all this. And you, as a man, you got nothing. You got to come from the mud and actually get to a certain level. And it takes you years and years and years of struggle. And you barely make it. You can barely make it. Most men don't even make it. And yet these modern women want to just make you throw that away just because of the idea of love and, oh, you got to do priorities because that's your wife and you're married. Man, get out of here with that BS. All right, fellas. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App. You can see it down below. You can also subscribe to my Twitch, twitch.tv/XSUndergroundZ. That will definitely help me out as well. I appreciate it, guys. I will talk with y'all soon. You guys be safe. Have a great rest of your Thanksgiving. I will talk with y'all soon. Peace.